Hey fellow mystics, thank you so much for stopping by to my channel, Diaries of a Lunar Soul. In this reading, we're going to look at messages from your soul. This is what your soul wants you to know right now, and the actions you need to take this week to feel more grounded. And just to make sure that whatever message that comes through is what you really need to hear right now, I've done a quick energy reading. And in that energy check, I ask Spirit to describe your personality. And if I've correctly or accurately described you in that energy check, then it means the messages that will come through in this reading are for you. But if the messages in that energy check don't resonate with you, then it just means I'm not tuning into your frequency right now, or at this moment, or in this reading. And you can come back at a later date and maybe I'll have a reading that will resonate with you. Or maybe you may even find that later on the messages in this reading here will resonate. Okay? So please don't force yourself to listen to something that you don't think is referring to you, because sometimes that can be a negative trigger and may make you feel hopeless, disheartened, or even angry angry at me if the messages coming through are not resonating with you. Okay? And we don't want that. I don't want you getting angry at me. So don't force yourself if the messages do not click. Just listen to that energy check mini reading, which comes after this introduction, and then determine if this reading is for you. If it's not, walk away as fast as you can. But if I've described you in that energy check, if I've correctly described you, then by all means stick around, put on your headphones and listen to me. So with that said, let's dive in to the reading. The timestamps for each section are in the description below, but remember to please start with the energy check. And yeah, cool, great, let's begin. Okay, so let's do a quick energy check to determine whether the main reading is meant for you. And we're going to ask Spirit to give us your strengths and weaknesses. And if the messages here resonate and you go yep, that's me, then the messages that come through in the main reading are yours. But if what I talk about in this section does not click, or you don't feel like I'm describing you, then at this moment it means the messages in this reading are not meant for you. And maybe you can come back at a later date and you'll find that you resonate with it. Okay? Because like I said, sometimes if you stumble upon information that you're not ready to receive, it might be a negative trigger and make you sort of feel hopeless or angry. Okay? So don't force the messages here to click. If it doesn't click, if it doesn't resonate, if you don't have that aha moment when you listen to this part of the reading, then don't waste your time moving on to the next section. Just go back to my playlist and find other readings that I've done there, and I'm sure you'll get something for yourself. Okay, so let's begin. So we're going to look at your strengths and weaknesses, and I'll talk about them as if they're your personality traits. So yeah, let's begin. Spirit, what personality traits does the person who is meant for this reading have? What strengths does the person who is meant for this reading have? Give me strengths, I don't want to come up. Okay. What weaknesses does the person who this message is meant for have? And guys, by weaknesses I just mean areas in your life that you can improve. Okay? So don't feel like it's doom and gloom. You can always improve yourself. So the weaknesses are just showing areas that Spirit thinks you score a 3, yet you can score a 10 out of 10. Okay? So what are the weaknesses for the people meant for this reading? Okay, those are too much. Spirit. Okay. Let's pick that. appreciation in reverse, and thinking woman for your strengths in reverse. I'll show you the cards later. Let me just finish shuffling. Okay, let's get clarifier for the thinking woman in reverse. Spirit, please give me a clarifier. Let's get that. Guilt. Okay, those are your strengths. Let me get a clarifier for the weaknesses. Those are 2. Okay, I guess Spirit wants me to take 2. We'll see why. Imagination and peace. Okay. Guys, maybe I should be shuffling before so that this doesn't take so long. Okay, I hadn't even asked a question and these came up. So we'll put them on the side and we'll see how they turn up in the description. My God, you have so many cards. Anyway, so strength, you got the Knight archetype. And give me a weakness, Spirit. Give me one weakness. Don Juan. Okay, so you have a lot of cards. Let's see. Let me channel your energy. Okay, so for your strengths, you got this thinking woman in reverse. Yeah, thinking woman, but it came in reverse. So what I'm getting here is you're very intuitive. You're someone who's very intuitive. You pick up on other people's energies quite quickly. So some of you are empaths, and 4 and 7, 11, right? That's the energy portal number, intuition. So you're very intuitive and you pick up people's energies very quickly. You're an empath, and that's why the Knight is here. It's paired with the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight, loyalty, romance, chivalry, and a love of honor. The Knight is like all about romance, yeah, emotions. The Knight is the most emotional court card in the tarot, and that's why I'm thinking that some of you are empaths. You pick up on other people's emotions, and it's because you're very intuitive. So you're clear empaths, and one of the main emotions that you pick up is those emotions that make people feel less than, because guilt makes you feel like I've done something wrong, I shouldn't have done that, I wish I knew better, I wish I could have done better, you know, like regrets. So because you're an empath and you pick up other people's guilty consciousness, you're very good at helping people see past their illusions and past their regrets, because the thinking woman, right? When it's upright, it means someone who's very logical, yeah, but when it's reversed, it means you're succumbing to illusions, negative thinking, okay? So you're very good at helping people move past their negative thoughts, and that's because you're an empath. And sometimes people don't even need to tell you that they're feeling guilty. You just pick it up, because yeah, you're an empath. You just pick up those guilty feelings. And you help people move towards self-love, because the knight is chivalrous, right? Loves to help people. Knight in shining armor helps people who are helpless. So you use your intuitive gift of being a clear empath, just knowing when people are not feeling okay. You use it to help people feel better, to raise their vibration. And you may have noticed that people come to you naturally without even you calling them. They just come to you with their problems. Or when you meet someone like a stranger and you just start talking to them, for some reason they'll just start telling you about their problems and you don't even know them. And you're like, huh? How come this person is giving me all the information about their life? Those sensitive informations. It's because you're an empath. You're a clear empath. You connect with people through emotions. And the most resonant emotion you have is when people are feeling helpless. The knight, yeah? You're like the rescuer. So people naturally are drawn to you when they feel sad, and that's why they feel like talking to you is so soothing. And yeah, they just feel very calm around you, okay? And like everything is going to be fine when you're around, because you're the knight. You'll help them out. So those are your strengths. You're a clear empath and you help people raise their vibrations. You're very good at making people feel good about themselves when they're feeling low, especially when they've done something wrong. And also the other message I'm getting here is you're not judgmental. You're not judgmental at all. So if someone makes a mistake and they come to you and tell you, I did this, they feel it's okay to talk to you about that mistake because they know you'll not judge them. And that's something Spirit wants to say you're very good at. And some of you, I'm sensing, you might not know that this is a part of you. Like for you, it comes so naturally that you don't even notice how good you are at making people feel good. And so Spirit is saying the way you'll know this is one of your strengths is just start noticing how people normally come to you and they just start telling you their problems out of the blues. And they feel so comfortable talking to you about them. Okay, that's how you know that you're a clear empath. Okay, so that's your strength. You make people feel better. Okay, then for your weaknesses, you got the appreciation in reverse. Yeah, appreciation. Guys, I don't know why I say appreciation. Is it appreciation or appreciation? Anyway, whatever. Side note. Okay, so it came in reverse for your weaknesses. And funny enough, you got the Don Juan and the Knight. So the Knight, these two are very linked, right? I said this is the Knight in shining armor, the one who comes to rescue the damsel in distress, right? And then it's in your weakness position, you have the Don Juan, who is like the ultimate Casanova. But the difference sort of between the Knight and the Don Juan is that the Knight helps because he feels like helping. Yeah, like he just wants to help. But the shadow side of Don Juan, it says using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So the Don Juan only helps or does what he wants. He's like the Knight in shining armor, but only when he knows if he does this, I'll get this, right? So when it's paired here with the appreciation card in reverse, what I'm sensing is your weakness is, as much as you're very good at helping people feel better, your weakness is, let me see what this is. I'm getting so many messages here. You find it hard to appreciate yourself. That's the interesting thing. Yeah, because look at this woman. She's feeling so content, happy with what she has, her garden. She loves her garden. She's appreciating what she has. But when it's in reverse, as much as you help people love themselves and appreciate themselves, you help people come back to self-love. but a weakness of yours is that you don't translate that same energy to yourself. This is an internal energy. Yeah, it's not something like the Don Juan who manipulates others. The energy I'm getting here is you don't translate that appreciation to yourself. You appreciate other people, their skills, their prowess, you know, but when it comes to the things you do for yourself, like let's say your projects and your skills, you don't appreciate yourself. Like you tear yourself down. And I'm getting here Virgo moon energy. So some of you might be Virgo moons. Like you're constantly helping others, but when it comes to helping yourself and loving yourself, you find it really, really hard to seduce yourself. Okay? You seduce other people, but yourself. You take care of other people and you don't take the time to take care of yourself. Yeah? And with this peace card, the message coming through is you need to take care of yourself, because as a clear empath, you pick up so many people's energies and that can be draining on you. So if you don't take the time to nurture yourself after you've nurtured other people, then you'll feel drained and your intuition will be blocked. That's why the imagination card is here. So this peace card reads, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So when you don't take care of yourself, your intuition, imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind, you'll feel so drained. Okay? It blocks your intuition. I said you're a clear empath and you're very good at tapping into people's energies and knowing how to fix them, fix in quotes, or heal them and make them feel better and come back to a place of self-love. But because you forget to take care of yourself and give yourself the same kind of love you give people, give that to yourself. That's what Spirit is saying with this Don Juan. You forget to give yourself that same kind of love, and in the process you become so drained and bogged down with other people's negative energies that it blocks your intuition and your creativeness. So some of you, your creative projects get stuck because you spend too much time trying to help other people and you forget to nurture yourself. So Spirit is saying, take time to nurture yourself. Okay? So, and what did all these cards come up? Yep. Okay, so it's exactly what I've just said here. The detective, yeah? Getting to the core of helping other people, right? Using your intuition, child divine. Innocence, purity, redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. This is you being a clear empath, okay? Your strength. You're able to go into the details of what's affecting people, okay? And you can help them seek out their truth, yeah? But you forget to nurture yourself, the hermit. That's why the hermit is here. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life. Serves personal creativity. I swear, guys, you can't make this up. Isn't this what I've just said about this imagination card? I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And I said, when you focus too much on helping other people and you don't give yourself the same self-love, it blocks your creativity, yeah? And that's why you need to focus on yourself first before you nurture people. Release that negative energy from people, because when you're helping people, yeah, when you're helping people and those people had those guilty feelings, as a clear empath, by the way, after you've interacted with those people, those energies are stuck with you. After you've helped people, those energies get stuck to you, and it's time when you get back home or whatever it is that you are, you need to spend some time alone so that you can release those negative energies. Okay? So this is turning out like a main reading. But yeah, so anyway, the more messages that come through, the merrier. Thank you, Spirit. We're not saying no to any messages that come through. Anyway, so recap. You're a clear empath, very good at tapping into people's emotions, and people come to you very naturally and start talking to you about their problems, and they feel very comfortable around you, especially when they feel like they've done something wrong. They find it very easy to come to you, and you nurture them and you help them come to a place where they accept themselves. But your weakness is you don't translate that same kind of compassion to yourself. Or maybe you do, but you don't do it enough, okay? You need to spend more time. So if you normally do it for 15 minutes, increase it to 30 minutes. So that's your weakness. You don't spend enough time taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, giving yourself that pep talk that you normally give other people. You need to give that to yourself as well, especially when you're feeling down, okay? When negative energies come into your auric field. So guys, if this sounds like you, oh my god, this is a main reading. Anyway, so if this sounds like you, I'll see you over in the main reading. But if this did not make sense for you, then please check out the other videos in my playlist. I'm sure you'll get something there that makes sense or resonates with your frequency. But if this resonated, see you over in the main reading. Okay. Okay, so if you've gotten to this part of the reading, then it means the energy check resonated with you, and that means the messages that will come through here are likely for you. And even if at some point you find out that maybe what I'm describing is not something that you're going through right now, don't worry. Sometimes Spirit gives us messages about our future energies, just so that when that event happens, we are more prepared. So if that energy check resonated with you, then the messages coming through here are definitely for you. And they may not make sense now, but they'll definitely make sense later on, okay? So yeah, just wanted to get that out. Right, so let's begin. Let's start with asking Spirit what message you need to hear right now. Asking your soul what message you need to hear right now. And we saw that in your energy check, you're a clear empath, and you pick up other people's emotions effortlessly. People just come to you with their problems and they talk to you about them, and you make them feel better. But the downside of you being a clear empath is sometimes you're too self-critical. You don't transfer the same compassion you transfer to other people to yourself. Yeah? And this sometimes leaves you so drained. In the process, even your personal hobbies and creative projects that you want to embark on, you usually feel stuck because you're stuck with other people's energies. Okay, so those are your strengths and weaknesses. So let's see what your soul wants you to hear right now, maybe in relation to that energy check. Okay, but first let's get the general theme of this reading. Okay, and you have Bloodstone. Get up and get moving. Oh my god, guys, this card has been coming up in almost all my readings. So there's definitely something like a theme going on this week. The theme for this week is stop procrastinating and just take action, okay? This card has just been coming up every single time. So get up and get moving. Take action. In what area of your life are you procrastinating? Yeah, take action. You can no longer hold yourself back. It's now time to take action. If you need to clean your room, clean your room. If you need to do the laundry, do the laundry. Whatever it is, the theme of this week and this reading is you need to take action. You need to get up and get moving. Bloodstone, such a cute crystal. Okay, so now let's ask the tarot and find out how this theme is coming up. So, Spirit, what do the people who are listening to this reading need to know right now? What message do they need to know right now from their soul on their journey towards soul expansion and growth? Queen of Wands. Interesting. Okay, let's get a clarifier for that spirit. Please give us a clarifier. What do they need to know right now? What message does their soul want them to hear right now? And you have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Exactly what I just said. I can see the procrastination message coming up again. Interesting. Okay. Let me just finish shuffling all the cards and then I'll describe the energy. So now let's see, what action do you need to take? What action does your soul want you to take right now with regards to taking action? Yeah, so what practical step does your soul want you to take right now? Okay, cool. So first card, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. And okay, why did I want to turn this? For some reason I felt called to turn it. It came upside down, reversed, but I felt called to turn it around. So yeah, the Tower. So instantly I can hear my guide saying, shake things up with that Tower card. Okay. It's time for a makeover, guys. Okay, so in regard to taking action, which area are you being called to take action? You got the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Let me just take in the energy. So with the Queen of Wands, she's usually described as a social butterfly. Like, she's always everywhere, you know, like that person who everyone knows, and she's so cheerful and she's magnetic and everyone likes her. She's just the social butterfly, right? And for some of you, the message coming through is, some of you have been wanting to start a creative project, and it requires you to be very social with other people, to interact with other people. Maybe some of you want to start a YouTube channel or a Vimeo channel or a TikTok. That's the in thing right now, or Instagram, or whatever it is. You want to start something that will make you, or rather will force you to interact with other people and share your voice with other people and talents. But then you've been holding yourself back. You've been a bit cautious, because the Seven of Swords is usually a card that indicates being cautious. Being cautious because you're not yet sure about what's going on. Can you see this guy is like creeping? Yeah, we don't know what he's doing here. It's very uncertain. Is he up to no good, or is he just being cautious, right? So for some of you, you've been cautious. You've been sort of hesitating on taking action with regards to this social endeavor that you want to do. And for some of you, it could also mean, the other message coming here is, your soul is trying to make you find your community. Like, you've been wanting to join a certain club, a club. Some of you want to join a certain club, but you're a bit apprehensive. You're not sure whether the people in that club or the principles related with that club will match yours. Are some of you trying to go on an online dating app? Yeah, because the social butterfly. Maybe some of you are trying to go on an online dating app, but you're not sure whether joining that dating app is something that is going to be in line with what you want, or the things you believe. And I can hear Spirit saying, some of you think online dating sites are cliche and a bit too surface, on the what's the word I'm looking for? Not cliche. Shallow, right? Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Some of you think that online dating sites are a bit, not beneath you, but they're shallow. Like, you won't have in-depth conversations with people in that online dating site. So yeah, and that's why I think at the beginning I was picking up this social media thing. So your soul is saying, take action. If you've been wanting to join that social media group because you want to expand your online dating scene, or you want to meet more people, then your soul is saying it's okay. Stop being apprehensive. It's okay. You can take action. Get up and get moving. Stop being too cautious. Stop overthinking things, okay? Because the swords in tarot also represent thinking, thoughts. Stop overthinking things. It's time to get on that social media app and meet new people, because that's the only way you're going to meet new people. For some of you, maybe you've been cooped up in your houses for so long, especially with the COVID thing. Yeah. So your soul is saying, go for it. Go on that dating app. Meet new people. I mean, what do you have to lose? There's nothing you have to lose. If it doesn't work out, then oh well, move on to the next thing, right? But what if it does work out? What if you do find that person that you need to meet, or that soul tribe that you're looking for? What if it works out, right? You've got nothing to lose by trying out, okay? Just try it. So go on that dating app and meet new people. And for the other people, the message coming through is, if you've been wanting to start a social media channel, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, your soul is saying, take action. It's okay. You're good to go. Okay? Shake things up. And that's why the Tower card was here. Your soul is saying, shake things up. Think differently. That's why when it was like this, I felt so called to turn it around, because the Tower card usually means doing something differently, something so unexpected. Yeah? So your soul is saying, shake things up. Do that thing that frightens you the most, which is, for some of you, joining that social dating app. For some of you, it's starting that social media project. Okay? Take action. You've got nothing to lose. That's what Spirit is saying. So the action that your soul wants you to take, like I've just said, is with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Because like this, it means someone who's successful, the ultimate single person, yeah, good on her own, Miss Independent or Mr. Independent. But when it's reversed, it's exactly what I've just said. The period of you being alone is over. It's now time to mingle with people. You've done enough. Maybe for some of you, you were on an intense spiritual path with this Tower card. You must have been on an intense, very intense spiritual path where you are discovering beliefs, self-limiting beliefs about yourself, and you've been working at releasing those self-limiting beliefs. But now your soul is saying, you're done. Okay, you're never really done working on yourself, right? There's always room for improvement. But the message you need to hear right now, the phase you're in right now, you're done being that single person and into yourself and just focusing on uplifting yourself. It's now time to mingle with other people. Go online, meet people. Not necessarily online, you can also go to clubs, physical clubs. And I don't really mean nightclubs. Okay, yeah, you can go to nightclubs, but I mean, those community clubs, social clubs and stuff, yeah? You're done being single. It's time to mingle with other people. And if you do so, something so unexpected will come up. You'll stumble upon something that you never even thought that you would find out in these social clubs or that online dating scene. And that's the Tower card over here. Interesting. Okay, let me see if I can pick up other messages. Nope, that's the message I'm getting. So the message, let me recap, right? The message coming through is it's time to move ahead with that social media project that you want to do. Meet people. That social media project is going to help you call in your soul tribe and speak your voice and be confident, and there's all indications here that you'll succeed. There's something really unexpected that will happen, but it's of a good nature, sort of. If you just take that leap, take that risk, and start that channel and share your message to the world, you'll be calling in your soul tribe. And the other message for the people who are scared of joining online dating apps, well, your soul is saying, try it out, just try it out. Now, I have no idea which internet social media, those dating sites that you can join. I'm sure you can do research, right? Trial and error. But your soul is saying it's time to maybe try out those social media, why am I keep on saying social media? It's time to try out those online dating apps, and you might meet someone special there who might end your single life if you're single, okay? But if you're not single, it's another way of meeting more people. I'm sure that those sites where you can meet people, but it's not necessarily of a romantic nature, okay? So take action, start that project, go meet people, join that dating app, start that social media platform. That's the message you need to hear right now. Short and simple. And it makes sense because the energy check for this reading was quite long, so I'm guessing Spirit said everything that they needed to say in that energy check. And now thinking about it, now I understand why Spirit emphasized that you need to take care of your energy, because the message coming here is it's time for you to interact with other people in a social kind of way, not being in a socializing kind of way. And when you're interacting with people, being a clear empath, as we found out in that energy check, you'll be absorbing a lot of people's energies, right? And so the message that came through was that you need to really protect your energy. Yeah, once you interact with people, find a way to meditate and just release that energy at the end of the day, because you're a clear empath. You'll likely feel drained once you start socializing with people. You'll likely feel more drained because some of you have been cooped up in your houses, not interacting with people. But now it's time for you to interact with people. But as much as you're interacting with people, please remember to also take care of your energy, okay? Take care of your energy. But it's time to be a social butterfly with the Queen of Wands over here. Yay! Okay, so let's get final guidance from the animal spirit world. Find out what they want to tell you about this, the messages that came through here. Oh, that jumped. Oh my god. This, guys, look at the message. I hope you can read. Gorilla, take time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Exactly what I've just said. It's time to get out there and socialize with people. So for some of you, the other message coming here is, if you've been neglecting talking to your family members, and family could mean soul family, which I said, right? But also maybe immediate family members, talk to them, okay? Start talking to people. You can't make this up. Gosh, Spirit is so on point today. Take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Get out of that hermit mode. Yeah? Get out of that hermit mode and interact with people. Be more social. Your single life is now over. Okay? But remember to take care of your energy. Okay, guys? So I hope this message resonates with you. If it doesn't, come back to it at a later date. I'm sure you'll pick up something that you didn't hear today. Okay? Other than that, see you in my next reading. You can check out my playlist for other messages. But see you next time. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.